the side of the Three Rocketeers, and clearly, as Ozzy was out of position there, Baby Domes with an easy little flick over the top for yet another goal for the Gold Diggers.
Ozzy missed this thing by what seemed like a coat of paint, and now we have a 2. Whenever I found out RLCS keeps track of demos, I was severely disappointed in myself, and Will 6 with the kiss!
Wow, Will 6 is really showing up tonight, rocking that Season 4 Grand Champion. I know he just got that for the first time. Congratulations to him. And clutch there for the Gold Diggers. But Three Rocketeers look like they have another opportunity. Oh my God, Joe! Joe with the first goal or the second goal for the Three Rocketeers this season. I mean, this is a ball game. Like I said, I mean, I think the fact that the Gold Diggers scored pride is not going to let in for sweeping, as we see a nice touch by Baby Dumbs to give them a 1-goal advantage. Let it be known now, this is when the Gold Diggers typically score, around the 2-minute mark. That's something to look forward to. Another beautiful goal by Will 6, his 5th of the night. And this may have placed the king here. Over with. Come on, I need to see a goal here. Let's go. Throttle Dog with a beautiful pass to Heartless. What a play! If there was a goal within the first minute, it wasn't for the team that I said it was going to be for. So, that's how you play as Heartless now shot on net opportunity. Strive with a nice textbook save. Throttle Dog puts one in off a banger rebound. Here's what I was saying. Throttle Dog is also a scorer. Let's not forget that. Going nice and patient. Maybe another flick opportunity. What a shot by the all-time leading scorer. There it is, 2-1. It is a Rocket game here. 3 minutes left. First match. Off the top post. Bounce shot now. Throttle Dog keeps it out, but barely. And what an insane sequence. Off the post 3 times. And in it goes the Kings to tie this game up. Wow, I almost didn't know where to look there, but then 24 seconds remaining, and we see Strive. Dangerous touch, and it puts it right up to Throttle Dog for the goal, his 2nd on the game. And that is a really difficult time to score for the opposing team at 20 seconds left. And another demo opportunity! This one might squeeze it off the post! Panda scores! Absolutely insane. Pandas comes in. It looked like it was just about to touch the... Oh my God, look how close that was. And still 1 second left. It looked like it was about over. And honestly, seeing this type of competition, and Throttle Dog with the hat trick, the first hat trick of Season 4. I actually got out of my chair for that. How many goals is that in 1 minute, Buckets? With 1-1 here. And as good as last game went, it could go either way, especially on the back of Blubbernut, as we see right here. And check out his library card. He read that block like it was his job. What a great block by him. The demo indeed, and as you mentioned, I am almost willing to bet that Blubbernut called that as a play, per se. And what a double tap by Stride! And there he is, another rookie. I mean, we were talking about him. He is a little bit of a wild card. A lot of shots happening here. Pandas with an easy flick over there. Very nice shot from Pandas. Putting them up 3-0. Less than 2 minutes to go in the second match. This is a very different game than we saw in game 1. There's always a chance. But it's getting to that time. And the rookie Strive puts the nail in the coffin. His 2nd goal of this game alone. And he has iced it and evened up. Had a perfect opportunity there thwarted by the player United. And it leads to a goal by Throttle Dog. Throttle Dog with the awkward angle shot. Doesn't hit anything but the back of the... It is a 1-goal matchup. Clarity United has the advantage. The net's wide open, and Heartless puts it in all the way from his own defensive end. Wow, what a ball. I mean, he got up there to get off. Yeah, what a great hit there. Just unfortunate. He hasn't left the side of the here. I know it's down, now it has. But I mean, it was
is in by Massamu.
Oh, wow. What a nice little touch there by Boss. I mean, it was such a soft touch, and it just rolled right in. No one was there at the back post, and, he found the spot. Great job. Absolutely right. I think the Bleacher Blitz is saying really cool comments like it, and it's working because Massamu takes another one for the Bleacher Blitz.
What a great shot by Massamu. Down, always tough. Is the third and final player. A QRLS game, and what a shot by GDL Pinky.
Wow, what a shot there. I mean, to get a goal in the first minute of the game is always a great feat to
Ozzy missed this thing by what seemed like a coat of paint. Whenever I found out RLCS keeps track of demos, I was severely disappointed in myself and Will 6 with the kiss!
Wow, Will 6 is really showing up tonight with rocking that Season 4 Grand Champion. I know he just got that for the first time. Congratulations to him. And clutch there for the Gold Diggers. But the Three Rocketeers look like they have another opportunity. Oh my God, Joe! Joe with the first goal or the second goal for the Three Rocketeers this season. I mean, this is a ball game. Like I said, I mean, I think that the fact that the Gold Diggers scored pride in not getting swept and
Sweeping as we see a nice touch by Baby Dumb to give them a 1-0 advantage.
Let it be known now, this is when the Gold Diggers typically score, around the 2-minute mark. That's something to look forward to.
Another beautiful goal by Will 6, his 5th of the night.
Here, over with. Come on, I need to see a goal here. Let's go.
Ronald Dog with a beautiful pass to Heartless. What a play!
If there was a goal in the first minute, it wasn't for the team that I said it was going to be for. So, that's...
Ladies, gentlemen, Octanes, and Roadhogs, the time has come to shake things up. This is officially the QRLS Season 5 Division Shake-Up stream, where we are going to be realigning the league for Season 5 with the addition of a brand new division, the Epic Division. Joining me tonight to cover all the spicy moves is Massimune, who is also the captain of one of the new teams, the Spectres, one of the expansion teams we added this season. And Massimune, this is very exciting for the league.
Oh man, I think that might be the the understatement of the century there. Look at those logos. I'm getting goosebumps. Look, there's some here that I haven't even seen yet. I haven't seen Team Vibes. I haven't seen the Gold Diggers. Like, even you might think that the admins have some inside gouge on all the happenings, but like even now we've got new amazingness up to bat, and I can't express how excited I am.
No question about it. So let me give everyone the breakdown of how this is going to work tonight. We are going to assign a team to each division in a round-like structure. So it will go 1 through 3, and then 1 through 3, and 1 through 3, and etc. By the end, we are going to have 4 teams going across 3 divisions for a total... we're going to have 3 divisions with 4 teams, yes, I'm sorry. And then that will ultimately add the Epic Division, the Calculated Division, and the Savage Division, full of teams new, old, whatever may be. And it is going to be super exciting to get things shaken up here for everybody in Season 5. And I cannot wait to see how this plays out. Massimune, let's get right into this.
Do it. I can't wait to see what happens. The competitiveness of the league is about to just skyrocket.
No question about it. And we are going to go in the order that you see on your screen the entire night. It's going to go Epic, then Calculated, then Savage. So, ladies and gentlemen, the first team to hit the brand new Epic Division is the Kings.
The Kings, appropriate that they would fall in the Epic Division, but really this doesn't mean a whole lot until we start seeing some of the matchups. But the fact that we start with a brand new division and the Kings are leading the charge is obviously exciting.
Absolutely. The Kings are third all-time in team wins, and they are a former league champion. They are 1-for-1 in the finals. They won in Season 2, and that was one of the craziest seasons we've ever had, especially in the fact that the Kings were able to pull off the reverse sweep in the finals of Season 2. So an epic team indeed, very fitting for the title, and they are the first team to be taken here by the brand new division. Moving on here, Massimune, the calculated division is going to see their first team be.
Now with 2:25 remaining, I mean, it's just like oh wait,
What
a
goal! The Hammerheads.
Wow. I mean, right now it's starting to look like good old savage and calculated division. I was really hoping we'd see a little bit of a a fragmentation of the existing divisions, but really that third choice is what's gonna throw a tizzy into everything.
And already so early on, we see a team staying home.
Yeah, right, right. I wonder if the Hammerheads are a little bit, specifically Billy Bob is a little bit disappointed that he doesn't have some new stomping grounds. But I'm sure once he sees the remainder of his division, he won't have too many complaints.
A lot of history there for the Hammerheads in the calculated division. They're the only franchise in history to win 2 division titles, both of which being in the calculated division. They are also former league champions in the QRLS, winning Season 3's finals in a very outstanding fashion throughout the regular season, going 29-1. Big move here for calculated division, holding on to the Hammerheads, and already 2 of what I would consider the premier franchises of the league here, Mass, are taken off the board.
Yeah, I mean it's really tough to say whether or not that's going to hold any water next season. Hammerheads were obviously the dominant force in Season 3, but Season 4 they're at the bottom of the pack in the calculated division. So you got to think that that's motivating them coming into Season 5 to regain some of that clout that they may have lost.
And moving on, ladies and gentlemen, the Savage Division, we are going to see who finishes round 1 here of picks for the division shakeup. And the Savage Division will hold Clarity United.
Wow. Now that is a spicy turn of events. So the first real indication of some disparity between the divisions. Clarity and Kings will not be playing each other, at least not interdivisionally, in Season 5, and that's gotta hold that. The ramifications of that are wild. These are the number 1 and number 2 teams of this season.
Absolutely. Clarity United and the Kings have had some history playing in the Savage Division together. Both of them have secured division titles in the Savage Division in the past. Clarity United also picking one up this season. And with that being said, them being separated here really shakes things up for both squads moving on.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, they're not only the number 1 and number 2 teams this season, but in overall wins standing. Kings still edging out Clarity. But to see them separated for the first time is crazy, and I can't wait to see how this list turns out.
Absolutely. Round 1 is set, and Mass, I just noticed this. I want to point out all 3 of the QRLS's former championship teams are all in separate divisions now.
That is a wild way to begin the divisional shuffle, and at least 2 of these teams might have an additional title on their hands by the end of next week.
Absolutely. The Kings and Clarity United play in the first round of the playoffs for the Savage Division next week. This week is obviously All-Star Week. We have a ton of crazy stuff coming for All-Star Week that we will touch on in a little bit. Round 2 here for the Epic Division, the brand new division here, Mass, and the new team to the Epic Division will be the Spectres.
Let's go. It's only appropriate that the team with, the best logos, not gonna lie, ends up in the Epic Division. So I am ecstatic to see where my new home's gonna be, and the fact that it ends up in the Epic Division is just, it's so appropriate.
Tell us your thoughts right now. Obviously, we have yet to see the other two teams in your division, but the Kings and the Spectres, that just has a nice ring to it.
King Spectre, I think that's actually a pretty popular Rocket League YouTube personality. But no, I am thrilled to be in the same division as the Kings. Who knows what their roster is going to look like next season? But definitely one of the most competitive franchises that we have. So I don't want any easy runs next season. So line them up.
Very, very exciting. The first expansion team taken off the board. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, the second pick for the calculated division, the second team to fill that spot will be the Cyclones, another expansion team.
Oh, I kind of like that the expansion teams are falling out distributed across the divisions because nobody knows what to expect from them, right? They are the supreme wild cards heading into season 5. So I think if we had, a calculated division or a savage division to just look like old hat, right? If 3 Rocketeers and Headhunters and Gold Diggers ended up in calculated division, it's like, all right, well, let's spice it up, shall we? So the fact that we're spreading the new franchise love across the board is really nice. And I want to take the opportunity right now to thank Break the Pickle for gifting a tier 1 sub at the beginning of the stream to Mr. Rebel RL. So thanks a lot, Pickle.
Very much appreciated indeed. Captain of the Cyclones, Nightleaper, is not going to run too far away from the team he's on right now, the Hammerheads, because now he's going to have to face them at least twice this coming season here, Mass.
Yeah, you gotta wonder what's going through Billy Bob's mind right now. Like, man, we picked this guy up for a single season, part of a single season, and next thing I know, he's a competing team in my division. He's the captain of a competing team in my division. Like, that's probably one of the fastest rise to power that we've ever seen here in the QRLS.
Super exciting stuff. Let's move on. Savage Division coming up. The second team for the Savage Division is the Vibe Clan, formerly known as the Headhunters. This is another team that we're going to see moving divisions here.
Headhunters saying farewell to the calculated division and going over to Savage. We keep it real, or at least we kept it real in the Savage division. They're former Headhunters, so I hope you're able to hang. Let's see what your new vibes bring to season 5.
New vibes, new logo, new division. These guys are looking for a fresh start. Historically, the Headhunters franchise, now known as Vibe Clan, has not done very well amongst the original 6 franchises. They have the worst winning percentage in franchise history, and they are looking to take this and make a big restart here. And I think it's a great division for them to be in, especially with Clarity United, who always seems to bring the best out of their opponents.
So I think they made a pretty big dent in that win-loss record this season. They were the top. They were top in the charts pretty much for the entirety of the season up until this last week when the Gold Diggers just made a crazy run. But Captain Toaster is poised to take that title back.
Absolutely. Here we go. Half the teams off the board already. This is very, very exciting stuff. Already teams moving around here, and some teams staying put. Let's see who the Epic Division has in store. Team number 3 is the Gold Diggers.
Oh my word. Oh, this is a stacked division. This might be about as close as I've seen so far to a division of death. I don't know who Team 4 is going to be, but they're going to have their work cut out for them.
The Gold Diggers will be with the Kings and the Spectres, only 2 seasons removed from their stint in the Calculated Division, and they have won the Calculated Division this season, so already moving on from the Calculated Division is the Gold Diggers, who will be playing in the first round of the playoffs against the 3 Rocketeers next week. Very crazy stuff here, especially if Captain Red Terror can keep that team spiced up. We've seen him make a lot of good moves recently.
Yeah, this just makes me look forward to even more forward to the draft, the season 5 draft coming up here. I can't emphasize how important it is that captains start scoping the field. We have so many new bodies, so many new prospective players. I think we just had a new player declared for the season 5 draft here in the last hour or so.
Yes, sir.
So there's so much, there's so much fresh meat. There's so many fresh faces out there to potentially turn your franchise around or keep your franchise at the top of the leaderboard. So don't sleep on these new players. I've been playing with a lot of them recently, and let's just say they're gonna make us all step our game up.
Very good stuff here, and a nice new logo for the Gold Diggers as well. Moving on, the Calculated Division's 3rd team is the Rangers, the new expansion team, leaving only one more on the board.
Oh wow! I feel like you're cheating. I feel like these teams were too well distributed across. I don't think I could have planned this team distribution any better than it's turning out right now. So far there is just a perfect distribution of new and existing teams. I think currently only the Hammerheads. So the Hammerheads and Clarity have maintained their positions. I can't wait to see how the rest of the teams fall out.
The Throttle Dog led Rangers are going to be here in the Calculated Division. Throttle Dog earning his first ever All-Star appearance this season, being selected as an All-Star and having a very, very good season with Clarity United, who fortunately, unlike Night Leaper and the Cyclones, he will not be in interdivision play with the Rangers. Very exciting stuff. Moving on to the Savage Division. The 3rd team in the Savage Division is the Bleacher Boys. Stay home!
No. I really wanted the Bleacher Boys to come to Epic Division. As a long-time Bleacher Boy myself, I wanted the opportunity to play with my old captain on a regular basis, but he's got to keep it real, hold it down, and in the Savage Division, somebody's got to whip those boys into shape, and Alec Big is the one to do it.
The Bleacher Boys and Clarity United have the most underrated rivalry in history. They have played every season, obviously, since they've been in the Savage Division since birth. And the Bleacher Boys franchise had such a big turnaround, it really tightened up that gap between them and Clarity United. Cannot wait to see how things play out for them, especially after the way this last regular season ended between these two teams.
Definitely, and as Alec Big so eloquently and accurately put it, we'll see him in the finals, in the Season 5 finals. How's that for a way too early call?
You heard it here first, folks. somebody keep that on record in case it happens. With that being said, Mass, 3/4 of the teams off the board. We got 3 left here, man. This is starting to look pretty exciting.
Yeah. All right. Let me go ahead and do an early call for the next 3 choices. I'm gonna say it's Speed Demons, Rocketeers. Speed Demons, Rocketeers, and who was the what's the last team that's remaining?
Astro Gaming is the last
And
expansion
Astro.
team on the board.
Yeah, so I think I want to put Astro Gaming and Savage Division. That way each division has 2 expansion teams. So, yes, Speed Demons, Rocketeers, Astro Gaming in that order.
Well, the Epic Division will in fact get the Speed Demons added to its repertoire.
Let's go.
The announcement of Our King Do Work retiring at the end of the season gives Sir Brodude the keys to this franchise, and he is going to have a lot of work to do, it looks like, as we see a very competitive division on the Epic side of the world.
Absolutely, I really couldn't have scripted this divisional shakeup any better. I'm at least 5 times more excited for next season now than I was an hour ago.
And I also want to point out Speed Demons and the Kings, since the Speed Demons have come into the league, have easily turned into a modern era rivalry where the Speed Demons knocked out the Kings of playoff contention from Season 3 and also were able to take 2 games on them to potentially knock them out this season as well. However, they weren't able to seal the deal there due to the results of the Bleacher Boys and Clarity United match. But already we see the Speed Demons and the Kings take their rivalry to the Epic Division, and then the Bleacher Boys and Clarity United, their rivalry stays in the Savage Division.
Do not sleep on Speed Demons. Right? They were a playoff contender last season. They very narrowly we in the Bleacher Boys very narrowly defeated them for the final spot. Like they were a force to be reckoned with, and they had a direct hand in deciding the playoff run this season. So do not underestimating them may be the last thing you do.
And with that being said, Massamune, I think you read my mind, because 3 Rocketeers are staying in the calculated division.
I knew it as soon as I saw this this bracket forming up. I was like, all right, I think we're gonna get...
The greatest rivalry in QRLS is the Hammerheads and the 3 Rocketeers, going all the way back to the Melons, going all the way back to the Sneaky Snakes. These 2 teams have been in bloodbath matches, and it only transpired even more so this season as they were both fighting for every win in the playoff race this season. And obviously, the more modern story of this is Slurpy Snail and Billy Bob continue that epic rivalry.
And, would you have it any other way? I think that the Cyclones and the Rangers are gonna take some of that limelight, some of that glory from Slurpy and Billy Bob. But the fact that we get to keep the story going between Billy Bob and Slurpy, it gives some of that flavor to some of that old style flavor to a new season that'll bring everybody back for more. And I couldn't be more thrilled with this.
And that obviously leaves Astro Gaming to the Savage Division. A brand new look, a brand new team for this existing division. I am so excited. Look at these lineups.
Somebody's gonna call us out for scripting this, because this is about as perfect as you can get. 2 expansion teams per division. I think Savage Division is probably the honestly the least affected one, despite half their teams moving to other divisions. That should tell you something about how crazy this is, and the ramifications that it's going to have for next season. Like, what a night.
Take a good look at this screen, ladies and gentlemen, because this is the future of the QRLS. The Epic, the Calculated, and the Savage division are going to be insane next season.
That's a good point. Like, we did this shakeup because we had an expansion, so it's not like next season these teams are gonna go into in different divisions, barring another expansion. So these are your homes. Start getting acclimated.
Absolutely. I cannot wait for this. This is so exciting. I love the scenarios running through my head already. With that being said, Massimune, we have some crazy events taking place this week for All-Star Week. Tomorrow night, we have the Free Agent Scramble, which I will be announcing the teams for right now. I don't have a slide for these teams, unfortunately. However, I will be also putting these in the Discord once this stream is over. So, Team 1 will be Lemur Arms, Bolton, and Scrubshot. Team 2 will be ZDL Pinky, Wanted Toaster, and Avoidable Clown. Team 3 will be Robbie Riddlehoove, Von Rabbit, and Joe2361. And Team 4 will be Kachow, Jedi Messi, and Cyberfrost, who is a fan role in the Discord server. With that being said, I will announce these teams in the Discord as well, and I will also post the matchups for this tournament tonight, right after this stream is over. And also, Thursday night, the All-Star Game. This is going to be the biggest All-Star Game we have ever had. Calculated Division is looking to hold their undefeated streak in All-Star Games. They have never been beaten by the Savage Division.
I think I think if ever there was a time for the Savage Division to make a run at that All-Star title, it's certainly now. This is the most exciting All-Star week that I've ever seen. All of two, since I got here early last season. But if you're sleeping on these streams, you don't know what you're doing. Stay up with the Twitch, stay up with the Facebook, stay up with the Discord. These are going to be some wild games coming up this week.
Very, very exciting stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your eye out for all of the All-Star content, including Mount K1 taking place all weekend long. You will see more details about that in the Discord server. Massimune, real quick before we send them home, what do you think of these divisions? Which division has the hardest competition? And what teams do you think have the biggest advantage?
Oh man, I was thinking a lot about this earlier, and similar to what I was saying even before this shakeup occurred, it's really difficult to assess that based on not knowing what 66% of the teams are actually going to be comprised of, right? Some teams are going to be completely new. Yeah, obviously, we have 4 expansion teams, so nobody knows what the majority of those teams are going to consist of. We don't know what decisions captains are going to be making. We don't know who's going to still be with us even next season. We don't know what new free agents are going to appear between now and the draft. So all that being said, the Epic Division is going all the way. The Epic Division is absolutely going to demolish. Take my word now. It's going to be a bloodbath, courtesy of the Spectres.
Ladies and gentlemen, give us your thoughts about these division lineups and let us know what you think we should see in Season 5. With that being said, don't forget to join the Discord server if you are interested in becoming a player or just a fan in the QRLS. Go follow the YouTube and subscribe. Go follow the Facebook page as well. And do not forget to share and like everything that we put out, and check out the merch store as well. We still have the new beautiful demo shirt on the shelf with the discounted price on it. That is a fan favorite requested item. Go pick one out now while it's out for a limited time. And without further ado, I am Little Bucket 59, aka Quicksilver, aka the commissioner of this wonderful, wonderful league, and this one that has been shaken up for the better. Joining me tonight was Massimune, who did a fantastic job as always. Loved the reactions. For reference, Massimune had no idea what these lineups were going to be, but he did a damn good job guessing those last three.
You know, as soon as I saw how perfect it was going to be, I was like, there's no way that the last expansion team is not going to fall in Savage Division. The stars have aligned and gifted us the perfect season 5 lineup.
Absolutely. I could not agree more. We've got marquee rivalries in every division still, and I'm sure we are going to see more form as these divisions start to make an identity for themselves. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. Big shout out one more time to Break the Pickle for the Tier 1 subscriber gift that he gave out earlier in the stream. And as always, keep it quick.